Hi everybody, RMEP here again for eXplorminate.net, and welcome back to part 13 of our Let's Try Star Drive 2 with Sector 0. Now we've kind of hit this point in the game that it would be considered mid to mid-late game. Now if you're new to 4X gaming and you're not too entirely sure exactly what it is I'm referring to, a typical 4X game is broken into 3 stages. The first stage would be, the opening stage, beginning stage, or first stages of the game is geared heavily towards exploration and colony rush. So you're trying to find out what's around you and quickly colonize it so that it's yours. Mid-game has to do with when you first starting to find your neighbors. Tensions, diplomatic channels are open, tensions are either high or low, trade continues, and you're researching enough technology to further enhance your civilization. This is the stage of the game typically where a lot of 4X gamers feel that they have either won or they have lost the game. And then we get on to the last stage, the final stage, late game. Now late game is typically where you're either close or you're fairly certain about what kind of victory type you're going to accomplish. This be through all the actions and all the turns and all the decisions that you've done beforehand. This is kind of an interesting point now because we are at mid to late game. It kind of detailed that I want to be winning this game by a research victory. I've kind of taken the liberty of gone forward a couple turns, probably about 50, just to illustrate, expanding borders. I've researched technologies. I've kind of shifted my economy exactly the same way that I said I was going to, into a research-based. I'm producing almost 1,100 beakers. If you remember from the last Let's Try, the last couple Let's Tries, if you're paying attention to the upper right-hand corner, I was only producing, through most of the wars that I had with both the Apteris Hive and the Chuck affiliation, 400, maybe give or take. So my entire economy is now shifted towards producing almost 1,100 beakers per turn, which means that we are producing or researching a lot very, very quickly. So, and singularity cannon, so I'm going to go on that direction. So what you notice here is I'm going to open up some of these trees and kind of show you. So this is the energy tree, and it can show you what you've researched, what you've passed on. You'll notice that one is highlighted. I can't actually research the other two. It's a choice in the game. It's a mechanic of the game that was very similar or the exact same as it was in vanilla, and it means that you have a choice of one of these 3 to research, and you can't go back and re-research them. But what you will notice is that the ascension of power right here, that's what we're going for. Ascension catalyst. By researching this, and we have to research that in every one of our fields, right? So we've got a couple more to go, about 4 or 5 there. In this one we are actually probably a little bit further down, again within a couple researches. So we're pretty close to researching this on all trees, being biochemistry, energy, socioeconomics, and physics. Once we've researched that ascension, now I have not actually won a research-based victory on Sector 0, so this is gonna, it's kind of even new to me. Something will either happen or something will change, or it will just simply give us right to the victory screen. So we are simply just going through the motions right now, and we are going to win that victory. I'm hoping that 50% less pollution, damn. It doesn't really matter. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to get sidetracked. I typically get sidetracked when research something pops up, but at this point, even I'm not entirely certain that going after the Chuck affiliation would be the best move. I can see through here that I've still got a commanding lead on how many researches. I'm at least 5 above and 14 above when it comes to the polyps. So I know that no one's really threatening me if I continue on this path of research. so I'm not really too worried about losing that victory condition. But that being said, I still want to be able to show you day-to-day operations, and of course what happens when we win, we crack this off and win it ourselves. So what we're doing right now is just our, oh, 3 means, how'd that happen? Just the basic, you know, fundamentals of winning a victory condition. Okay, higher, yeah, I definitely want, looks like this hero is called Equality 7-2521 Liberated Drone. He might be the only drone in existence that is not working directly for me. So he wants 2 BC and 100 BC now. We are in great shape with our coffers. Even with our colony maintenance and our fleet maintenance, we're still in great shape. But the reason I want him is because he produces 20% more research. So I'm going to... Wait a second. Yeah, he wants some technology, which I'm not interested in giving to him. I just don't want him any closer to winning a victory than me. Now that being said, let's see what who produces the most science. We'll go to our Empire Management screen, and it's one or Dorn. So let's see if we can't send one of the leaders to Dorn. I will assign you to Dorn, a Dorn sector. Where are you, sir? Okay, and I'm going to assign you. And we're at 1160 beakers. Looks like we're in good shape. And you'll notice one thing that hasn't changed from vanilla, if you're new to Star Drive 2, is that by late game you are getting pelted with massive amounts of indications that people are trying to get into spy on you. And if you've got a sizable you know, spy network defending yourself, you'll get constant notifications. So when you see that kind of on my right hand screen going ding ding ding, it's because it's just that people have failed in trying to you know, either steal or infiltrate my spy network. Okay, Bioterminator. These are some of the ones I haven't seen too much. Bioterminator. By aggressively attacking those common routes, we have created a bomb that will very rapidly and thoroughly kill anything it comes in contact with. Bioterminator sounds like an upgraded version of my neotoxin bomb, which I've used at great lengths. Okay, Transphasics Warp, 5 AU to return, or phasers. No, I'm going for speed. I definitely want to want speed over anything else. Okay, we're good there. It looks like we're producing more monies. That's always good. Starbase, lovely. Bring that my BC down. And perfect. So I don't see any fleet movements from the Chuck, which is always encouraging. I don't want to be in any type of spot where I have to, you know, be in a war that I'm not at all prepared for. Although I got a sizable fleet, its technological backgrounds, I haven't been bothering to upgrade it. So could very well be that if he's trading along with a whole bunch of people, we could be in a little bit of a world of hurt. Okay, just adjust this a little bit. Perfect. Wow, I'm almost building 1,300 beakers per turn. So yeah, this is going really well for me. Perfect. Yeah, everything's going well. Perfect. Now, there's a couple of things I could probably take the liberty of doing in the meantime. I could start a war back up with the Chuck affiliation, and, you know, just to further my, you know, research base, I could take out the black hole in sector 4650, which gives me 7 BC per turn, which would be great in these two, because it would, with my bonuses, it would be much higher. I just don't feel like going to an unnecessary war. She wants particle capacitors. No, I'm not interested. Besides, with this giant swath right now, kind of got it going on. Transphasics warp, nothing really happening. Good, wonderful news, core world. So we're again producing, we're researching at a very, very good rate. Chaos cannon, wow, that sounds really cool. There's a lot of late game technologies that are just really interesting, if not a little bit on the overpowered side. I don't know which one's better than null fill cannon or the chaos cannon. They both sound, I mean, experimenting with antimatter and subspace fields has yielded some unexpected results. That sounds like a chaos weapon to me. But this is what I was really going for, which was the Galactic Republic. The Galactic Republic vets, a Galactic Republic vets many regional matters in the hands of local democratically elected leaders. The diversity of thoughts fostered by such a system allow for one research per scientist throughout your entire republic. So you know how much I'm researching right now, so I want that. It's going to be in 11 short turns. Oh, here we go. What would you like? Yes, I will confirm that deal. Because I really don't care about what you want. I'm willing to give it to you, even though I'm pretty sure your fleet's inferior to mine. We're producing lots of scientists. I am producing lots of research. So again, as even though this is kind of maybe been a little bit of a dry let's play, considered some of the you know, heart action and fun that we've had in destroying our enemies, it is an interesting way to kind of view how other people, or me particularly, decide to go to a race. I've had some great comments in the comment section below about people mentioning certain things that would actually increase the amount of me researching. And I think that's some of these tactics are great, and I would almost think that making a separate video on interesting tactics would be something fun to do at a later date for Star Drive. But for me right now, I simply want to kind of show off what a research victory is going to look like. Okay, I'm going to go to Iran. I really need you researching, sir. Again, 1300. We are putting out huge amounts of research. Okay. This is where, if I was an AI programmer, I would be like, guess what? 2 enemy AIs at the same time. Oh, what's this? A massive starship has appeared in our scanners in the Hadouken system. The vessel is clearly Osirian in origin, and as it appeared. So far we can tell, it came out of nowhere. It's emitting a particles beam directly at the sun, and the sun is reacting by emanating incredible amounts of energy. The rate of discharge is steadily increasing by the day. At this rate, the enemy discharge will cause the sun to destroy everything in the system in 10 turns. We need to do something. Oh, I mean, I need that red alert from Star Trek. Red alert. If we can't stop the Osirians, then we need to evacuate our people to a safer system before the energy discharging from the sun kills them all. What is going on? Oh, right. Here we go. There's a surprise in Sector 0, and if you weren't aware of it, you are now, and I may have ruined it for you, but there's a giant pyramid shooting an energy beam at the sun of Hadouken, which, by the way, I had just taken. But let's get our fleet without question. 6 turns. Here we go. Remember, I have to be biting my tongue. I have to be biting my tongue right now because obviously I had just talked about how if the AI was had anything left in it, it would attack me at this very moment when I was producing nearly 1,400 beakers a turn. I'm almost, 3.2 times more than I was producing just even a Let's Play ago. And sensing that, suddenly, I got a backdoor monster trying to destroy my son? Well, we'll see about that, sir. Yes, we will. Don't just think because I've got a lot of scientists that are beakering out right now that this cat doesn't have claws, and we eat that cat because we're bears. Alright. Not interested in anything else right now. I've got to stop the Osirians from killing my son. My Hadouken son. Oh wow, now I've got 1500. Oh, that's okay. I'm already at the point where I'm starting to research endgame. I'm gonna make hard shields. Oh man, I really gotta get there. Oh, come on guys. Hold out, girls. Hold out. Sorry, I know this is anticlimactic. Whoa, that's actually kind of cool. That's why I just went into Hadouken's screen, and that giant Osirian space floating multiple level pyramid is literally in orbit shooting at my son. Don't worry, I'm gonna make you some trade goods. It'll make you feel better. Okay, fleet's in orbit. I don't want to trade with you. Beat it. Our fleet has moved in the range of the massive Osirian vessel. It appears to be escorted by a large number of smaller vessels that continue to evade our sensors. They are making no move to engage, but neither are they stopping their action against the sun. If we hope to stop them, the only thing we can do is attack. Ready the fleet. Space combat is required. Alright. Let's see what this thing has to offer. Oh yeah, it's very impressive. It's big. But what do we got here? I got no reading on any of these things. I can't see what they're called. Star killers. Siren frigates. Okay. What do we got here? I got my mama bears. Mama bears, reporting in. Head to the front ranks. We will not let them destroy Hadouken Sun. Long talons. Boys, I know you've been here for a long time. And not to mention a Yogi the Bear. Woo-wee! Okay. Got my carriers. I'm going to begin battle. Whoa! That just shot a Death Star type of ray right at one of my mama bears. I'm going to get them on the move. Yeah. I'm in trouble. I get the funny feeling I'm in trouble. I'm putting maneuverability as the way that they're going to attack. I'm going to retreat all of my fuel-carrying ships. Okay, long artillery. Here we go. All ranks, report in. And oh my god, that mama bear shields just went right down. Oh my god! Fire! Fire at will! We gotta take these things down. They're shooting something at us that is just monstrous. All small fighters, report in. Go after that star killer. Okay, it looks like we're able to take down the smaller pyramids without any too much damage. Oh my god, it's just cutting through us like butter. Retreat. What are you doing? Get forward. All power to engines, all power to forward shields. Oh, this is awesome. It looks like our smaller fighters are starting to... Oh, I spoke too soon. This giant bear... Oh no, mama bear. Oh, we destroyed the pyramid, thank God. But that thing was packing some serious heat. My God. 2 shots from that thing, it just completely eradicated us. Thank God for the smaller fighters. Against all odds, our fleet has managed to defeat the Osirian Star Killer. The primary star has stabilized and disaster has been averted. Even so, we are faced with a great many questions. What was the purpose of the Star Killer vessel? What did the Osirians seek to accomplish by draining the sun's energy? We're faced now with the daunting task of sifting through the wreckage of the Star Killer and try to determine its purpose. Perhaps we'll find answers there. Ah, now the fun begins, because I can now research the Star Killer. So if I go to my research, you'll notice here I can, I can do heavy storms, which is fine, but I can also do the Star Killer. So I'm going to allocate some research there. Why not? In the meantime, my poor fleet will have to limp back to Hadouken to enjoy itself. My God, I cannot believe the firepower that thing was packing. I mean, impressive. Impressive. Clear skies. Violent storms that once plagued the planet of Pitch 3 have now been cleared away forever. I'll take it. And my hard shields have been researched. So, 2 of the 5 I'm already ready for the Ascension victories. So not too shabby. I'm going to go for that Chaos Cannon because who knows who's going to show up next. And I think I actually might replace some of my damaged or destroyed fleets. But now that I'm so close to this research victory, I'm kind of wondering if we shouldn't just go right to the Star Killer and see if we can't figure out a way to take the fight to those Assyrians, because nobody destroys Hadouken's son. I mean, that's just bad form all around. The Kurathi Empire has stood since the beginning of all time in this video game, and they're going to stand the test of time at the end of it as well. So, very interesting decisions that we have to make, don't we? Do we go after this? Do we study the Star Killer even further? Do we race towards an Ascension victory? Who knows? Decisions have to be made, and questions have to be answers. But that'll be the end of this Let's Play, everybody. I've had a great time, so this has been Army P for eXplorminate.net, and I'll see you next time.